Watch very carefully, because no one can explain what happened to Cardi B.
Yes, be involved. Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about them gift. What's good?
Look at the other host.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift cards.
Now notice how he claps 3 times and then it's as if nothing ever happened.
Take the gift cards, take the gift cards, take the gift cards.
Yeah, because they might put, what's that thing that was going around in the...
The internet had a lot of questions to ask when this clip was first released.
He didn't move, blink or nothing.
Notice how the presenter suddenly changes when she says, Holy Ghost.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
The king of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says in his great song.
So many people out there don't believe in MK Ultra mind control, but the evidence is right in our face. Yo, what up all you good people out there, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're gonna watch some TikToks that just might make you rethink reality. Now, fair warning, some of these TikToks might really have you sitting back in your chair like, oh my, what did I just watch?
Everywhere I go now, they'll say, tell us more about the backdrop people. Everything is energy. Nothing is real anyway. Everything you see, everything that's around you, everything in your life, you're creating and putting there. This is your movie. It wouldn't be a very good movie, would it, if you were the only person in the movie? You have the backdrop people. When you cast a movie, you cast all the extras to play all the parts of all the people. Those are the backdrop people. And when I go into a crowded airport now, I'm thinking, oh boy, look at all the backdrop people I've just created. I shouldn't have put so many into this. The backdrop people are not real. They are energy. Now the people in your life, those are real. Those are the ones that are on the evolutionary path. They're real, and you've made these contracts with all these other people, but these other ones are not. And I said, do they have souls? They said, no. They said, it's holographic, because this is how powerful your mind is. It's just an illusion.
The world is getting steadily more crazy. Someone has got pictures of a portal opened up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we'll come right back to this right here. Yes, what you think? Yo, that's crazy. This is happening everywhere. I'm about to show you more videos of Tennessee, but do y'all remember when I made the video about this portal very recently? In the old video, I adjusted the video coloring to show you guys it was literally emitting its own light. Back to Tennessee. So it's so weird. Ever since April 8th, I've gotten tens of videos of portals on my phone right up in the sky. But I do remember saying that there's going to be a whole bunch of spiritual manifestation, as well as demonic manifestation. You can clearly tell there's something invisible that's semi-physical that is creating that circle. And this is how it started. So this to this, and they're popping up everywhere. Kind of weird because the moon was the same color. This after AI correction. What they want us to think it looks like. Anyways, what are portals and what comes through them? And why does this homemade portal look so much like this? The thing that sits right on top of the Temple of Apollo. If I didn't know any better, I might say they're the same thing. Especially with all the UFOs lately. And for those that say Project BB, this one shot a laser back at people who pointed a green laser at it. I'm sure holograms can do that, right? Seeing as how they can automatically have a green laser on board. This easily disproves the hologram theory. But you'll find that out soon anyways.
I've never tasted fresh glacial water ever in my life, and this is a first. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh!
While Ludacris believes he's sipping on fresh glacial water, it can still carry contaminants like bacteria, viruses, or parasites, and the internet didn't waste any time letting him know.
Listen, man, half the world's glaciers are here in Alaska. I couldn't come here and just have a show. You know I got a bucket list, so as I like to call it, the bucket list. I've never tasted fresh glacial water ever in my life, and this is a first. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh!
Let's hope he doesn't end up with any stomach issues.
Yeah, drinking glacier water is kind of ludicrous. Probably millions of years of bacteria in one sip. Then again, I used to drink water from the water hose growing up, so I really can't be talking. That robot will never forget this moment. When AI officially takes over, these guys are going to be the first one on that robot's hit list.
CBS News is reporting alarming new details in the nationwide listeria outbreak linked to recalled Boar's Head deli meats. We've obtained documents that show federal inspectors flagged dozens of violations at the Boar's Head plant in Virginia linked to the recall, including mold, mildew, and insects repeatedly found at the facility. At least 57 people have now been treated at hospitals in more than a dozen states. The number of deaths has jumped to 9, making this the largest outbreak of listeria since 2011 outbreak that was caused by cantaloupe.
People in the 1960s. I better watch what I say or the government might wiretap my house. People today. Hey, wiretap, what temperature do I need to cook chicken at and for how long?
What about when Benjamin Franklin flew a kite with a key on it and he discovered electricity? I mean, really think about how stupid that sounds. We have stories that we're taught as kids that Isaac Newton discovered gravity when he was sitting under an apple tree and an apple just bonked him on the head. And he's like, wait a minute, things fall down. You know, and this is like in the 1600s. Was it 1666? Of course, you know, 3 sixes. And then eventually Benjamin Franklin discovers, hey, you know, lightning's electric. And before that, nobody had a clue. But I mean, again, like to kids, well, obviously everyone was stupid before because they thought the earth was flat. Like, so they wouldn't know things fall down. They wouldn't know that the lightning was electric. Again, there was never a time where man was stupid. Biblically, the first man was way smarter than us because he got to walk with God and he lived for 900 years. So the things that he knew compared to what we know now, it's just unbelievable.
Yo, this is so scary. I never really realized how many celebrity black and white lookalikes there were until I saw this tweet and the quote retweets. Now, my personal favorite is Neil McDonough and Robert Richard. Then we got Ice-T and Peter Dinklage. Now, I don't think I remember I think his name is Rondell Sheridan and Richard Kind. This was good. Meryl Streep and Future. Jeff Goldblum and Orlando Jones. William Jackson Harper and Bill Hader. That's Troy Aikman and Jay-Z. Now this one's good. Lacey Chabert and Stacey Dash. Then we got Nicole Ari Parker and Kristen Wiig. Oh my God. Keisha Cole and Jeanette McCurdy. Charles Leclerc and Alfie Enoch. Oh, this is a good one. Katie Albert and Angelina Jolie. And last but not least, Ariana and Arianka.
So I just seen where this guy was at his job for 42 years and they let him go. Now let that sink in. 42 years at one job. So clearly he was like a couple of years away from retirement. And guys, they just came in and cut this man like he was trash, like a sheet of paper. And this is why I tell you guys that jobs are not the way to go. This is the reason why jobs are becoming extinct. Imagine working for a place, blood, sweat, and tears that you done gave them everything. You wake up early, you go in early, you stay late, you train people. You're underpaid, you're overworked. I'm talking about, imagine working for a job that you done gave everything to. You done neglected relationships. You done damaged, you done burnt bridges with your family that you can't even get back because you done put a job first. You done gave that job everything. And for them to show their appreciation to you, they come in with you less than a year or two away from retirement and let you go.
My best advice to anyone is never put a job above your peace and family. That time that you get with your loved ones will never be replaced, but that check you get every 2 weeks will.
Freedom is only one generation away from extinction. All you young people that are watching this right now, you don't want anything from the government. The only thing you want from the government is for them to stay out of your business. That's it. As less government as absolutely possible. If you think the government is ever going to take care of you and make all your hopes and dreams come true, you are out of your mind. It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
So they found a whale skeleton in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and they don't really know how it got there. Well, they actually found more than one. As a matter of fact, close to 1,000 whale skeletons were uncovered in this part of the desert, first found in 1902, with a near perfect skeleton, almost fully intact, discovered as recently as 2016. Some claim it may be an indicator of a certain lost civilization that got swept by the sea. Cause about 5 to 10,000 years ago, science shows the entire Sahara Desert was actually a luscious green oasis, and even hosted what would be the largest lake in the world, known as Lake Megachad. Yeah, really, that's what it's called, and it was bigger and deeper than any other lake on Earth. Except, last I checked, whales don't really live in lakes. Even the biggest lake in the world, the Caspian Sea, which, yes, it's called a sea, but it's technically considered the world's largest lake, has no whales. Oceans have whales. But the only way they could have ever reached this far inland into the Sahara where their bones were found is if the area was completely submerged by the ocean. Which is exactly what would have happened if something like, I don't know, worldwide cataclysms that reset civilization and flooded kingdoms like Atlantis went down. But I don't know, it's just a theory. The Sahara Desert is one of the least studied places on Earth due to its harsh climate and politically unstable regions. This area in particular has come to be known as Wadi al-Hitan, the Valley of the Whales, located in Egypt, and may hold many other secrets that are going to take decades to uncover. But the real craziest part is that scientists claim this green Sahara 5,000 years ago was just the most recent out of over 200 green periods the desert's been through over the past couple million years.
By the way, my friend, you made major news the last time you were here. Did you realize that?
About the alien, the shapeshifter.
Yeah, you dropped a bombshell. Every paper picked it up.
Let's just say I was with somebody once, and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you, "Look, something's going to happen here. I'm going to morph into something else."
Imagine you're doing something, and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm here to say, like, now maybe I had a hallucination, but I saw what I saw.
Right. You saw it. It's your reality.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
The second time you saw a shapeshifter, where were you? Probably at Darcy's house.
It was the same. It was the same person.
Oh, it was.
This happened with the same person twice.
You see, this is what not to do at a red light. You see, his truck is pulled too far forward, and he is missing the zone. So without that zone actually picking him up, he will not get a call on this controller, which will then give him a green light. Luckily for him, he has a vehicle behind him sitting inside of the zone, which is allowing him to get a green light, and he can clear through this intersection.
I don't know who else feels like this, especially people who are over the age of 30, but life just does not seem the same anymore. It's like I'm living life, but I'm not living life. It's like I'm inside of my body, but I'm just viewing things as they go on. Something about the world just does not seem the same anymore. It's like I'm not truly happy, but I'm just existing. Like you're going through the motions of life day by day by day just because you know you have to. But when I was younger, I was a kid, it seemed like I was full of life and just full of hope. But now it's just kind of like I'm here and I'm just getting through. And I'm 38 years old. I've been feeling this way now for at least 6 years, maybe. And it's like I told myself, or maybe God spoke to me. It was like, you got to get back to doing things for you. It's almost like as we get older, our whole focus is taking care of family, kids, wives, husbands, whatever. We stop kind of focusing on ourselves, and it's like we're like robots. We're just going through assimilation right now. Got to get back to really living at some point. So that's the question I'm asking. How many other people right now over the age of 30, man, just haven't felt like you've lived in a long time? And it's almost like there's only a select group of people in the world who are really living. Now maybe that's the upper elites. It seems like everybody else who's middle class or poor isn't really living or enjoying life. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know in the comments.
You are not alone, my man. So many people out here can relate. I swear, ever since COVID, it's like we're all just stuck in a twilight zone. Too many days where something just feels off.
The universe gives you more of what you are. Yeah. It'll keep on giving you more things to be happy about, to be in love about, different versions of things to feel abundant about. But you have to find that abundance right here. A lot of people worry that if they let go, that like the universe won't know what they want or think they don't want it anymore. But understand that it's an energetic exchange, so that when you actually step into realizing that you already have it, maybe even a different version of it, but you actually already have it.
Right. And I ain't never told nobody this, but I put on a wig one time, right?
Yo.
And so when I put on the wig, because I was trying to get into this other character, so I put on the wig, I looked in the mirror and I went, oh my God, and I was attracted to me.
Yo.
So I took the
Ray
wig off
is the
real fast.
key.
And I went, what just happened?
He was in character.
I didn't know what happened, but I was
It's
like,
true though.
because I had it on and I went like that because it was in my eye. So I went like that and I took it off because I was attracted to me.
Yo.
And I love me, but I didn't know I loved me like that. Like, I look good. So I never did it again.
I'm so happy that you shared that.
I don't know why, but I felt like it's good to just be vulnerable here. But yeah, that's what happened to me.
This is a safe space.
I was about to say, no way this actually works. Like, dude had me for a minute up until I noticed you could see right through the damn squirrel. AI videos are taking over TikTok, my good people.
Riders getting a lot more than they bargained for at an amusement park in Mexico. They were nearly 250 feet in the air when a storm rolled in, soaking them with heavy rain and strong winds. So they were stranded on that ride for about 10 agonizing minutes. Six Flags Mexico acknowledged that some uncomfortable moments for our visitors, but no one was hurt.
DJ Shaquille O'Neal shows demonic visuals at his first 360 show that sold out. Oddly enough, he commented this on one of my videos a while ago, and he said, "They even got me, man. Save me, someone please." Now, he could be trolling, or is this the truth in plain sight? And when you take a look at his visuals, I mean, someone getting crucified with chains, you have this woman praying with horns on her head, and I mean, you got skulls with horns on them and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying these two are correlated, but Shaq is a open and proud Freemason.
Can we get a close-up on that? Yeah, what is the profession? Yeah, which profession are we talking about? Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's a legal my profession. I'm trying to read it. Okay. There's too many diamonds. Yeah, that's too bright. That's too bright. Go ahead anyway. Oh, Mason, are you a Mason? Of course I am. Okay. You have a secret ceremony. Well, you might as well put your pinky out when you drink your drink. Put your pinky out.
I mean, the man has already admitted to being a Freemason, even wears one of them big old dumb rings. But what really gets me is people actually paid to go see DJ Shaquille O'Neal. Since when did Shaquille O'Neal become a DJ?
What kind of stuff they have buried in those Vatican archives?
Oh man,
and
they
what
got
kind
so
of stuff
much.
is hidden from us?
Whew, listen, in those 5 miles of underground Vatican archives.
Right, that's a lot.
There's been a few people that have come out talking who have had access to these Vatican archives. They can't say specifically everything they saw, but one guy did come on a documentary on History Channel years ago and talked about the fact that they had bones of beings that weren't human. From their perspective, they weren't human bodies. They had books and texts down there that nobody's ever been able to read or access that talk about technology, flying devices, and all these other incredible things that were hidden during the Inquisitions, because during the Inquisitions, they were suppressing technology heavy because they wanted to keep their boot on the necks of the people. The Inquisitions were so brutal, they killed over 80 million people over the course of 700 years, ordered underneath the popes. That really held us back because we should have been on the moon in the 1800s if it wasn't for the Inquisitions. That alone held us back from technological advancement.
The Vatican Archives possesses the history of our existence. It's not fair how they can just hold back all that knowledge from humanity. They keep playing with us. Eventually, we're gonna bust them doors down and run the castle.
¿Charlamos un ratito, bebé?
I'm homeless by choice.
A lot of people always say that. What do you mean by choice? You want to live out here on the streets?
I do. I love it.
What's so cool about being homeless? A lot of people would say that there's only negatives, right?
Right. But no, I'm free. I am free.
From what? The cops, the government, anything?
Tomorrow, I don't know where I'll be. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to go here. I don't have to go there. I don't have to go anywhere. I left my wife after 25 years.
Why'd you leave her?
I had to live my life on my own terms.
We're all so busy chasing something that sometimes we forget to stop and experience life for a minute. I wouldn't recommend losing your place to stay to like fill that, but give yourself a break at least. You're doing great, people. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Full of raw dairy. So much so there's milk spilling out the bottom, and we can't even fit any more in, so they will have to come back next week.
What's up?
Salam alaikum, sir.
What's up?
You speak Arabic?
No.
Or English?
English.
Nice to
What's
meet
up?
you.
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Nothing. It's okay.
Listen, you guys need help?
Yes.
What do you need help with?
I need to... It's okay.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened? Your car's okay?
Brother, me I'm from Dubai, Arabia.
Right,
Salam
no,
alaikum.
I'm trying to... What happened?
I need to help him a gas problem.
What happened?
Me today, I'm put my wallet in the top. I driving, I'm lost my debit, my credit, my money, everything.
Okay.
I'm not from here, I'm from Dubai, Los Angeles.
Okay.
Look, please.
No, it's fine, it's fine. But tell me, what happened?
Help me man some money, gas for go home. I lost my money, my credit debit card, I lost everything. I give you my ring gold, 80 carats for you deposit. I need to help you my American money, gas for go home, brother.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Do you know you're a scammer?
Huh?
You know you're a scammer, right?
Fuck you.
I know, you scammer.
I'm from Dubai, Los Angeles. Where in the world is Dubai, Los Angeles? The fact that he said he was out of gas but then proceeds to drive away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, be careful for these people out there. They're nationwide.
Do you remember recently when I made the video on my other account that's now banned that they had to pull his body out of a pool in Ibiza? They said that he went down to the bottom and hit his chest so hard that he ingested and breathed in all this water. Well, I have a blind item. A+ to the publicist of the former Disney actor. That was a world-class excuse that sounds believable, but in reality is almost impossible to actually occur. Go try it yourself. Then the actor shared a photo Sunday on his Instagram story showing himself shirtless lifting weights on a pink yoga ball. Happy and healthy, thanks for all the well wishes, he wrote. Until now, that was the extent of the detail provided. But TMZ had gotten the scoop, reporting that the 36-year-old actor dove into a pool with friends in the wee hours of that Friday, hit the bottom with his chest, and ingested a large amount of water into his lungs. Now, if we know anything about Hollywood, how do they always go out? Water. Sounds like to me people found him when they weren't supposed to.
Airbud, what are you doing? Stop eating cicadas and go back to playing basketball. Really hope you all enjoyed this latest episode. Before you roll out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know all your thoughts about this latest episode down there in that comment section. And for anyone that might get in that comment section and say I look just like Giovanni Risby or whatever his name is, trust me people, I already know. Alright, take care out there my good people, and I'll see you all in the next episode.